explain to me why Aunty brought those two fine men into our house today. Like, what was their mission? Aunty, what were you trying to achieve? What? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha. If today is the first time here, you are definitely welcome. Please do well to hit on subscribe button before you leave, and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoy watching it. Okay, today is Friday and it's obviously the ex party, and you guys remember Auntie told them that look, oh, every Friday there will be a party, but at this party there will always be a surprise. There would always be that X factor that will leave you thinking, oh, what would Auntie do today? You know. And last week she introduced 3 new love guests, and you're like, okay, that's the surprise. Now for this week, I'm sure a lot of people were wondering, like, okay, what would Auntie come up with today? What's going to happen? When it was time for the party, the love guests went into the garden as usual, and you know, they were just vibing to the music. At first I did not understand what that DJ was playing, and my mind, I'm like, okay uncle, you cannot come here and be dulling us. It's not possible. Last week was a vibe. We don't expect anything less. And it's almost like the guy heard my voice, because he gave himself brain and started playing some jams. I'm like, okay, that's what we're talking about. And Cherry lost her cool. You guys know that Cherry loves to dance. Cherry is the life of the party. But you see, today Cherry was on a different level. Like, if you know the level Cherry can be on normally, she was like ×5 of that level. Like, the girl was just dancing. She was everywhere. And you guys know that she doesn't drink when dancing, right? Like, she doesn't even take alcohol, so it wasn't like she was tipsy or she was high. She was herself, but the girl was having mad ass fun. And you know, just when I was beginning to vibe with the DJ songs and everything, the camera went to the main entrance of the love pad. That same entrance Auntie comes in from, and in my mind I'm like, hey, who is going to walk through that door? What's going to happen? Obviously Auntie had told us that she wasn't going to come for the party because it was late. So like, what's up? And immediately the door opened and a guy walked in. Guys, this guy is fresh. Forget the fact that he has some issues with his legs and all that, and he had help with the walking sticks and all that. The guy now, fine boy, I've been a fine man. I don't even know the one I want to call him, but cool. Isha entered and I'm like, okay, what's up? And then this guy walked straight into the party lounge with the help of one of the butlers, of course. And then, you know, the butler took him to one part of the garden made of glass, and I'm sure that place was soundproof because the love girls couldn't hear what was being said in there, but it was transparent so you could see, you know. And then he sat down. Few seconds later, the butler came and beckoned on Rosie. Rosie, oh, you have a visitor, somebody wants to talk to you. And in my mind I'm like, okay, where's Kachi? And just when I asked that question, the camera guy took him to Kachi. Kachi looked lost, like, what's going on? Like, why does he want to talk to my babe? Like, what's up? He didn't say all that, but his expression said it all. You know, when you collect bread from your hungry child, that's how Kachi was looking today. Like, Kachi started sweating, Kachi started misbehaving, Kachi was mixing drinks up and down. Kachi would dance and jump there, go there, come back. The guy was restless, so forget all that dance. When they dance, he no reach in mind, you know. So Rosie goes in there, the guy's like, hi, blah 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 blah, you know. He hugged her, they sat down, and like, look, I came all the way for you. Like, I've been watching you, okay? I've been watching you. Oh, by the way, my name is Chidibere. I'm from Imo State, and I do a lot of humanitarian projects. I do a lot of child advocacy programs. One thing. Rosie, tell me about you. And Rosie, sharp girl, sold her market. My name is Rosie. I'm a preschool teacher. I'm a single mother. I have a 3-year-old son. I want to own an NGO because I want to empower widows. Because when I empower widows, they will in turn empower their kids and get them out of the streets. And one thing. And the guy was like, okay, cool. We seem to like the same things. I wouldn't mind working with your son on some of my projects. That's if you'd like that. And Rosie was like, oh yeah, sure, that would be nice when I come out of the house. One thing. And then they talk. This guy was just a smooth talker. This guy was just saying sweet things. And you know, at some point Rosie looked confused. Like, I felt like, oh my god, Rosie is falling for this guy. Like, who wouldn't even fall for the guy? The guy gets sweet mouth, they tell you things so you won't hear. They shall talked at length, you know. It was like, oh, you're sweating, I want you to catch your breath. That I'm like, uncle, why are you being so sweet? Like, what's your plan? What's your mission? Why did Aunty send you into this love part? Like, can you explain it to me? And then, you know, after a lot of talk, he handed her a gift. He actually came in with a gift bag and he gave it to Rosie. And I was like, oh, this gift is for you, but make sure not to tell anybody what we've discussed here, because I'm watching you and, you know, I like your personality and that's why I came all the way. So let it be between the both of us. And Rosie was like, okay, that's fine. Now it was time for the guy to leave. The guy was like, Rosie, won't you walk me to the door and stuff? And then she walked into the door, he hugged her and, you know, left. Fine. You guys know that at this point here, the other love guests would be itching to find out what happened, what that was about. Especially Bolanle. She couldn't hold herself. She was like, Rosie, how far? And Rosie was like, I cannot talk about it now. Later. She was like, okay, cool, we'll talk about it later. Fine. And then just when we were still trying to get over everything that had just happened, the door opened again, and this time it was another fine guy, chocolate skin guy, like melanin popping guy with his glasses. Like, he looked really peng and all that. Yeah, he walked in again and I'm like, okay, whose turn is it this time? Because in my mind I'm like, oh yeah, they've called Rosie, so they're going to call someone else, you know, because the guy also had like a gift bag and everything. I'm like, okay, who is it this time? And next thing, they call Rosie again and I'm like, yeah, Kachi, please do not have a heart attack. And let me tell you one funny thing that happened. Yeah, when Rosie was walking the first guy out of the love pad, yeah, this DJ started playing one particular song. I'm getting jealous, don't wanna see you with anybody. And then the camera guy now went and focused on Kachi. Kachi looked confused. Anyways, Rosie walked into that same spot, sat down, and guys, let me tell you, this one, see that first guy, he carry sugar come. This one carry plus sugar plus honey plus anything sweet you can think about. Now that guy carry come was like, oh, my name is Kyle, I'm a Yoruba guy, I'm from Ekiti State, I know what you want and I can give it to you. And Rosie's like, okay, what do I want? He said, obviously you're here for love, right? So don't worry about all these things they're telling you in this house. Look, I'm here for you, I will give it to you 100%. Like, no lies, there will be a lot of trust. In fact, I'm a good cook, so you don't even have to stress. This one, I've seen that you have a good heart. He also got to ask her her name and, you know, what she liked, and the girl sold her market one more time. Let me tell you, yeah, this guy practically was asking Rosie out. Look, I want you, I came all the way here because of you. I know you kissed Kachi earlier in the day. Oh, that's another gist, guys. Kachi and Rosie shared a kiss today. It was epic, okay? The guy was like, yeah, I know you shared a kiss with him, blah blah blah, but look, I don't even trust the guy. Like, Kachi doesn't really look to me like he's being honest, so you don't have to give all your best to Kachi because I'm here for you. And I'm like, what is this uncle's problem? Like, who are you? And then Rosie's like, yeah, I know a lot of people in here are playing games, this one, that one, but she is real and, you know, she knows what she wants. And the guy's like, yeah, and I know what you want and I can give it to you, baby, if only you agree to what I'm talking about. But as usual, do not mention our conversation to anybody. So she also walked him out of the love pad. They shared a hug. Like, this hug was even deeper than the first guy's own, so I almost felt like she was vibing with this guy more. And in my mind I'm like, hey, this girl went, kept her gift. By the way, the gifts were chocolates and, you know, body wash. I don't know who exactly brought what, but from her conversation with Kachi later on, she told Kachi that the gifts were body wash and chocolates. And Kachi was like, Auntie, you have to give me out of that chocolate so that any jars that they put in that thing, it will not just work. It has to be scattered in the name of Jesus. Kachi was so paranoid today, and I'm like, yo, bros, calm down, calm down. Now, at this point, I don't really understand what Auntie's plan is. Is she trying to stir a problem in the Roxy ship? Can you at least allow Kachi reminisce on the kiss he had today? Like, Auntie, why? Why Rosie? And, you know, Rosie was feeling herself because she knew that all eyes were on her. Everybody wanted to find out what she had discussed with those guys. Now, after the party, the love guests went back into the love pad, and guys, now their drama started. They were like, truth or dare, there. And in my mind, I'm like, nah lie. Una just want hear talk from Rosie mouth. Now one more now play truth or dare so that Rosie go jabber, so that she go tell you now what she discussed with those men. Jealousy won't keep them. And let me just tell you, yeah, most of the guys were tipsy, especially Jay. Like, Jay was on another level today. This guy just called Nkechi. She came, and the next thing he kissed her, like, passionately. No, he kissed her like better kiss. I get picture. And everybody was like, wow. Next thing, Jay went over to where Jello was sitting. That's Jenny, Coco, and Louis. And I was like, you guys have to kiss. But these two people no really kiss. So the only thing Louis did was peg Jenny on the cheek, and I'm like, that's not what we're looking for tonight. Like, nobody's looking for pegs. Uncle, vamos. Now the camera takes it to Chivia, guys. It looks like there's fire on the Chivia mountain. I don't understand. Now during the party, Sylvia and Chidi were dancing and all that, and at some point here, Chidi decided to have a conversation with Sylvia, but from her countenance and just her facial expressions, it felt like she wasn't really into the conversation they were having, so we didn't really know what they were talking about. Now fast forward to this conversation they were having after the party. Chidi was asking Sylvia what this was about for her. He was like, yo, what's up? Are you with me because you just want to remain in the game, or do you want to take this thing seriously and all that? And she was like, oh, we need to take it one step at a time, we need to try and build it slowly, one thing. And Chidi's like, no, that's not the point. You cannot be telling me we want to take it slow. You need to let me know. If you want us to play a game, that's fine. I know you need this platform. I can help you stay in the game. Like, but you need to let me know what this is about. Like, don't play me, okay? Because this is a serious business for me. And Sylvia's like, Chidi, I'm with you. I'm with you not just because of the game. I want to take this thing seriously, but I want us to take it one step at a time. And Chidi was like, okay, fine, I've heard you, but I need to have a conversation with Jerry because I also need to hear from him what this whole thing was about, you and Jerry and all that. And Sylvia was like, look, why are you bringing this topic up again? I wish I could tell you what happened between me and Jerry, but I can't. It's not something I can talk about. This one, but I need you to trust me. I'm with you. I'm here. There was a comment they actually made. I'm like, okay, what is this boy even saying? He was asking Sylvia why Sylvia did not promise to wait for him even if he didn't get into the show. And Sylvia is like, look, uncle, we met at the auditions and we connected, but I was called, you weren't. There's no way I would have made promises that I wasn't sure I was going to keep, because obviously she didn't even know what she was getting herself into in the first place. And Chidi was like, look, Sunday is almost here. If we get checked out from this house on Sunday, on Monday I will delete your number and I will not call you again because I do not understand what you're doing. And Sylvia was like, why are you making me feel bad? What have I done? Like, what is it? I feel like he just wanted to know if she was playing games with him or if she was 100% in with him and all that. But man, I don't understand what they were doing. They were sure going back and forth. But guys, let's just drop that matter for now. Let's talk about OPAP. Please, what is going on? You guys saw that at the party, Uncle Obichukwu did not dance. He was just sitting one place as usual. That's what he did last week. And then AB would dance with the other love girls. She would come back to him. She would go. She would dance. At some point, she tried to sip on her drink. And then the next thing Obi asked her was, why are you drinking? And I'm like, Uncle, it's a party. We get it that you're spiritual. We get it that you don't vibe to worldly songs. But look, this baby's trying to have some fun. Why don't you just cut her some slack? Like, it's not that deep. And then she dropped the drink almost immediately. See, respect. I don't even know if this one is respect or fear. And then after the party, the camera guy showed us where AB and Obi were having a conversation. And AB was crying like, look, I'm not always like that. I don't go to the club. I don't do this. I just listen to music. Music turns me on because I built a wall around myself that it's really difficult for people to penetrate and all that. This guy was just like, look, I don't do these things often. I only drink when I overthink and I just want to clear my head. Look, I don't understand Obi at this point. Like, he had better not be playing with this girl's emotions because genuinely AB likes Obichukwu. And if it turns out that Obichukwu has been playing AB all along, God will judge. Now, moving on from that, let me also mention to you guys that Presh was actually very ill today. Like, she couldn't party. She came out here, but at some point David had to bring her back inside because she was complaining of stomach pain and all that. It was serious because she was vomiting. So for now, I do not know how she is, but I know that Aunty is obviously going to take care of her and all that stuff. David wasn't at the party as well because he had to take care of Presh. So yeah, that's that for them. Now let's talk about something that happened on Wednesday very briefly. I know I did not watch what happened on Wednesday, and some of you actually reached out to me that, oh, better, you missed the gist that Rosie gave, one thing. Guys, I went and made my findings and I realized that Rosie was in a very abusive relationship, and I'm like, what? Like, are you serious? Like, I know they don't write it on their head that, oh, I'm a victim of abuse or one thing, but I just wasn't expecting Rosie to be that person because she's really smart and outspoken and all that. But smart and outspoken, no cut on for this one, because according to what she said, she was in a relationship with a guy that would always beat her at every opportunity he got, and that sometimes the guy would lock her in the room after beating her or just shouting at her. He would lock her in the room and go for 4 days. My mind, I'm like, God days, are you not heartless? Are you not a devil? Why would you even do that to somebody? Like, he will beat her, lock her, leave, and then, you know, when they don't see themselves, he will start calling her, start begging her, promising never to do it again. And in her mind, she would assume that, oh, he has changed, only for him to repeat the same thing. And I'm like, what was she even thinking? These people don't change. They don't change. They will just beat you. When they beat you to death, they will move on. They'll look for someone else, beat that one, and keep moving on like that. So once you've experienced something like that before, you shouldn't even give it room again. I know some people will say, oh, it's love, I love him, that's why I want to be with him. I know he beats me, but I love him. Auntie, go and wash your head, because you are not okay. Now, moving on to what happened earlier in the day, guys. They actually had their rehearsals for their play they will be presenting on Saturday. That's the Ibanku proper, the traditional marriage proper. Guys, I can't wait. But before all of that happened, there was a masterclass. I think it's a norm now that they would have master classes every Friday, because, you know, 2 Fridays ago there were guests in the house. So today a lady came into the house, and her name is Priscilla Benjamin Olaoye, and she spoke to the love guest about, you know, keeping the fire burning. You know, when you're in a relationship with somebody and, you know, you guys have been together for maybe 5 years or 6 years, how can you keep the fire burning? I've told you guys before that if you do not pay attention to the love guest, at least try and pay attention to the visitors that come into the house to speak to them, because guys, they always come into the house with a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. I learned so much today. She actually talked about the stages you have to go through before you decide to have a relationship with someone, and I'm going to be reading that out to you guys. I made a few notes for those of you who missed it, so thank me in the comment section. Okay, so the first stage she mentioned is the stranger stage. That's the unknown stage, and that's the part where you just met someone, like you don't know anything about the person, you just know that this person looks attractive or whatnot, but you have no basic knowledge about that person, you know. And then you guys move from the stranger level to the acquaintance level. Now at this level, you now know that, oh, my name is Betha, you know a few things about me. You don't necessarily know everything, and the things that you know about me are public knowledge. Then the next stage would be dating stage, and at this stage, yeah, you are allowed to date as many people as possible. There's nothing wrong with that. The thing is, according to what she said, yeah, we mistake dating for relationship. When you're dating, you're not in a relationship. When you're dating, what you're actually doing is you're trying to see if that person is on the same level with you. And there are 3 major things you're checking out when you're dating someone. The first is the physical compatibility. Like, what do you like about the person? Do you like the person's physique? Do you like the person's skin color? Do you like how the person looks, how the person talks? You know, all that stuff falls under the physical compatibility. Now the next one is the mental compatibility. Like, is the person okay upstairs? Like, can you deal with the person? Are you on the same level with that person mentally? You know, those are the things you look out for on the mental level. And the next stage is the social compatibility. At this point, you're checking social class. Like, okay, is this person on my level, like socially? Can I take this person for my functions? Can I introduce this person to people as my friend? Like, you know, is he there or is she there? And then from there you move to the friendship stage. Guys, it's deep. Okay, at that time when you guys are dating, you're not even friends yet. You're just trying to know if this person checks off a lot of things on your list and all that. So now that you've checked the person out and you're sure that, okay, we're compatible on all levels, then you become friends, and then you start talking about deeper stuff, after which you guys will now move to the relationship proper. But like she said, we always jump from stranger to relationship, and we leave these whole other stages, which is why we always fall into different fights and quarrels, and it's almost impossible for a relationship to last long, because obviously you know nothing about the other party, you know. She also stated that love is not just a feeling, it's a decision. You have to be committed. Like, if you're saying that you love someone, you have to put in the work. It's not just a walk in the park, you know. You have to be ready to put in the work, because there's going to be a lot of trials. There's going to be times when you don't even want to see that your partner, but you have to remember what attracted you to the person in the first place and find a way to bring back that fire, get it to burn like it never even went out in the first place. Guys, she actually talked about a whole lot of other things that at this point I don't even think I can talk about everything, because my mouth is already paining me. Okay, anyways, that's everything that happened in the house today, being Friday, the 19th day in the house. If I missed out on anything, guys, I beg, give me the gist for comment section. You guys know that I live for your comments, and I always try my best to respond to you guys. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Click on the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, and also click on the bell icon that's right beside the subscribe button, just so you get notified every single time I put out a new video. Guys, it is literally 3:30 a.m. in the morning, and I'm here sitting to film for you guys, so please do this for me. Whatever time you guys get the video, just know that it's coming from a place of love. I love you guys so much. Alright, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.